for the next 40 minutes or so, Mr. Jeff Phillips is here. He is with the Local Laborer 663 and a controversial topic, Proposition A. Now, Jeff, you're with the labor union, and I watched with amazement as the Death Star landed out in the parking lot, and I wanted to play the Darth Vader music as you walked in. But,
you mean my son's 1999 Lincoln Continental Cartier, or Town Car Cartier edition?
Well, I'm trying to make a little pun here and say that, labor is perceived as dark stuff.
Mm-hmm. In some places,
mafia, mobster, dark, evil, dirty, sometimes criminal and malicious activity. So we tend to stereotype labor, unions, yes, as a bad thing, bad for our city, our state, our country. But as you and I have talked, I'm learning there's a lot of things out there that just aren't necessarily true.
And this is one of them. I mean, these are working people. They are members of a labor union. And the one thing I want to point out, especially because the supporters of Proposition A are trying to give the impression that workers' rights are being restricted by the existing conditions in Missouri, and they are not. We all have, in every state in the Union, thanks to the Taft-Hartley Act of 1947, we all have the right to work. No one can be forced to join a labor union, or, for that matter, no one can be prevented from joining a labor union. The people who are members of labor unions, and I can speak specifically of the Heavy Construction Laborers Local 663, which covers 34 counties in western Missouri, these people join the union voluntarily. And as I pointed out to you last week, union membership in the state of Missouri the working universe, the hourly wage universe of Missouri, you look at that, only 10%, not even 10%, 9.8% of the working people in the state of Missouri working for an hourly wage are members of unions. So if we're forcing, as we like to say, if we are forcing people to join the union, we are terrible at our jobs. And that's one of the reasons why I got out. I tried radio sales for a short time, and I wasn't very good at it. So, but only, not even 10%. Now, people join labor unions because they want to avail themselves to the better wages and better benefits that they typically find with a union job over a non-union job. I mean, I can that is a pretty general that's a general truth about organized labor. I know it's certainly the case in with our organization, but the truth is, Steve, that this is really not it's not a union issue. It's not a Republican issue. It's not a Democratic issue. It's a fairness issue. It's an issue about making sure that people have the best opportunity to earn the best living that they can. And Mark Twain, as you know, one of the great Missourians, one of the great turners of phrase, said that there are lies, damned lies, and statistics. It's my personal view that the people who support Proposition A have the first two covered, and I'm going to share with you some stuff from the third category. And this is not stuff that we're making up out of nowhere. This is stuff that comes from departments of labor for Missouri and for Kansas and Arkansas, two bordering states where we have the longest border with Oklahoma. Obviously, we border, but I think really when you get down to it, it's just one county, right. Ottawa County, right. in Oklahoma. Just as a matter of comparison, the wages that laborers, again, kind of sticking within my bailiwick here, laborers, comparing the wages that laborers make in Arkansas, Kansas, and in the state of Missouri. State of Arkansas, Washington County, which is where Fayetteville is, the University of Arkansas, general laborers are paid $12.10 an hour. In Benton County, which is right on the border, Bentonville and places like that, and Boone County, which is Harrison, Carroll County, which is Eureka Springs, and Madison County, which is, I believe, it's right down. I was going to say it's Mountain Home. That's not true. Mountain Home's in a different county. They make $12.70 an hour. In Kansas, Cherokee County, which is Galena, they make $14.55 an hour. Crawford County, which is Pittsburgh, Pitt State University, $12.55, and then Bourbon County, they make $12.90 an hour. Bourbon County is up around Fort Scott. Now, just the one county I have statistics for, because it happens to be my home, the county where I grew up, Lawrence County. Laborers in Lawrence, if they're working in Lawrence County, laborers in Missouri, Lawrence County, Missouri, would make $21.54 an hour.
Wow.
Plus benefits. Those figures that I quoted you for Kansas and Arkansas, if you have benefits, that would include it. So if you have health benefits with your employer, then you have that payroll deduction for your health insurance. Ours, I can just, again, speaking from the collective bargaining agreements that we have with our contractors,
right.
Good people like DeWitt and APAC and companies like that, McCarthy and Hunter Chase, we have a benefits package which honestly is better on its own than the hourly wages in some of these counties. Our benefits package is typically about $13 an hour.
On top of your
wage. the $21.54. This is stuff that's been bargained for. This is stuff that our contractors believe that our laborers are the best trained and the most skilled people available. And kind of as a side note on that, competition being what it is in a free society like ours, when our people are being paid that, it creates an opportunity for people who choose not to work in the union. Mm-hmm. They get paid a little better because competition.
Right.
And so that's what we're trying. We're not trying to do anything new. We're trying to maintain a system that provides the best opportunity for people to earn in the state of Missouri, which would be lost if we pass Proposition A in August.
Okay. When we come back, I want to ask you why that is. Why does this Proposition A, why does it change that? What is it about that takes that away? And if there are, I don't know the total number of states that have right to work, but there's more that do than don't. Yeah.
I think it's 28.
Why, especially around Missouri, why do so many around Missouri have it, and why is it such a fight in Missouri? If it's a good thing for so many states, why?
That good thing is... That's debatable.
Okay.
We could talk about that more.
We'll talk about that when we come back. Jeff Phillips is our guest. You're welcome to join the conversation, by the way, if you'd like to. 417-447-1777. The KICK Morning Show presented by Priority Pest Control. We'll be right back.